Hi everybody, I'm really excited to be here with you today. I'm going to share some literacy tips that will help you raise readers and keep reading interest alive in your home. I've been reading a book called the Read-Aloud Handbook by Trelease. I definitely suggest that you check this out at your local library or even purchase a copy and read it for yourself. He has in the back a treasury of books that are fantastic reads to read aloud as a family. Reading aloud for at least 20 minutes a day will always help your kids, even once they can read for themselves. It's always beneficial to them that you continue to read aloud. I'm going to share with you 3 main tips from his book. The first one is advertising. Every place you go, every single time you turn on the TV, people are advertising to your kids. They're trying to sell your kids things. You can use this in your home. You can advertise books and you can sell reading to them. One way that you can do that is by putting baskets of books around the house. Put them in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in their bedrooms. You can even keep books in the car. When books are available, they're advertising, hey, you can sit down and you can read a book. And as summer begins and you start hearing I'm bored all the time, it's easier for you to remember to say, well, go grab a book. Let's read together. You can even put books in here for yourself. You can advertise to yourself so that you remember that books are always an option. You can always pick up a book and read whenever you're bored. Another great way to advertise reading is to face books outward so that your kids can see the front, and that will help draw them into the book and want to read. My second tip sort of goes along with the first one, and my second tip is to make sure that you have plenty of books in your home. You can never have too many books. You just don't have enough bookshelves if you're running out of space. If you were to watch the Winter Olympics and pay attention to where all of our best skiers come from, well, they come from the states that have an abundance of snow. A state that has an abundance of snow will produce the best skiers in the world. And likewise, homes that have an abundance of books will produce better readers and therefore better students in school. My final tip that I want to share with you today is one that I didn't think of until I read his book, and although I was always very enthusiastic about reading aloud to my kids and making sure that my kids read at least 30 minutes every single day, I had never thought about how important it would be for me to model reading. I would wait till they went to bed so that I could have peace and quiet and so I could focus and enjoy my time reading. I really didn't think about how many behaviors I model to them. They pick up on everything that I say. They copy everything that I do. So of course it makes sense that if I model reading, they'll copy that too. If they see me sit down and read a book and I'm enjoying it, they're much more likely to go pick up a book, sit down with me, and enjoy reading sitting right next to me. It works every time. I never would have thought of that without reading that book. Well, I hope that you have enjoyed the tips, and I hope that you have learned something you can start doing in your home to make sure your kids love reading all summer long, all throughout their younger years and teenage years when it gets a little bit harder to keep them reading. And I hope that you share these tips with everybody you know. Let's promote literacy the best way there is, and that's by talking about it. Share what you learned. And thank you. Happy reading.